Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to cover something that is on everybody's minds, or at least this person's mind, and that is, what are the 16 personality types if you were to type them as astrological signs or horoscopes? You know those 12 horoscopes, each one for a month, and we all have our signs. I'm here to help you know which types align to which signs, so that you can better understand the people around you. This is absolutely 100% correct and accurate and can be used in every aspect of your life because this is 100% purely scientific and there is nothing stereotyped about what's happening here. It is all factual and can be used and applied in your life liberally. So please feel free to let me know down in the comments which of your friends are which signs and which types, because obviously the types are only going to be certain signs and the signs are only going to be certain types, so please let me know what they are. I did quite a bit of research for this video and I'm hoping that you will be able to find this information quite useful and applicable in the near future. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go through the signs and type them. We'll just see how this goes. Let's start in the chronological order of the star signs, starting with the youngest star sign, or Aries, and going to the oldest, or Pisces. Or the 1st and 12th. I don't really know that well, so feel free to correct me down below. That's fine. We're gonna start with Aries. They are known for being brave, independent, assertive, impulsive. They hate being restricted and they are confident. Now, what type fits this most of all the MBTI types? The ISTP. They are known for quite many of the same things. Bold, confident, hate being restricted. There is just nothing that screams Aries more than ISTP. So if you know ISTPs in your life, they're probably Aries. And if you know Aries in your life, they're probably ISTPs. Next we have Taurus. Tauruses are known for stability, good taste. They're down to earth, maybe a little bit stubborn. The best MBTI sign for the Taurus, and the most likely sign to be a Taurus, is the ESFJ. The ESFJs are known for being popular, the in crowd. They are quite sensibly down to earth and have good taste. I mean, is there a type that has more down to earth good tasteness than an ESFJ? If there are Taurusi in your life, then they are absolutely ESFJs. And if you have ESFJs in your life, they are absolutely Tauruses. Continuing on, we get to Gemini, the two conflicting sides of a person's mind. A dynamic, multi-talented people with games, and can be a little different around some people than they are around other people. They are known for being a little less consistent in the idea of who they are in themselves. They can be a little mischievous, but overall they are highly adaptable. And what type could fit the Gemini stereotype better than the ENTP? ENTPs are just that. They are maybe a little bit mischievous, but they are multi-talented. They are different. They have different faces for different places, if you know what I'm saying. If you have Gemini in your life, they are assuredly ENTP. And if you have ENTPs in your life, they are most certainly Gemini. Next, we have the lovely Cancer. Now, Cancers are known for being sensitive, sweet, family-oriented people who, they can be a little emotional. Let's just say they are the most emotional astrological sign, but they make up for it with their forgiveness and kindness and just love for other people. So the best type for Cancer, and the most likely type to be a Cancer, is the ISFJ. If you know Cancers out there, they are most assuredly ISFJ, and if you know ISFJs, they're probably Cancers. Let's be real. They're Cancers. Next we have the Leo, and now the Leo could be one of several types. This is one of the personalities that I couldn't nail down just to one MBTI type. The Leo just has so much going for them, and they have just They could be a lot of different personalities, but they're gonna be one of these three. I'm telling you for a fact, they are one of these three. So let's go over their stereotypes first. They're creative, they're popular, they're dominating. They are, you know, maybe a little extra prideful than they need to be, like a lion. They have pride, you know, prideful lions. And they are generous and warm. So what better types for Leo than ENFJ, ESFP, and ESTP? These types are the most likely to be Leo, and if they are a Leo, they're probably one of these three types, because these types are known for being creative, for being prideful, for being in your face, loud, but also great friends. If there's anybody who's a great friend, it is the Leo, despite their being very prideful and, you know, full of themselves in all the right ways. Next, we have the Virgo. The Virgo is known for being fastidious, for being tidy, for being book smart, for being organized and to the point, and maybe a little bit boring, you know, maybe a little bit, because they just like things orderly and correct and perfect. And so what better type for the Virgo than the ISTJ? The ISTJs are known for being organized, clear, and quite honestly, perfectionists. So if you have Virgos out there in your life, they are definitely ISTJ. And if you have ISTJs in your life, well, they're probably Virgos. Next, we have the Libra. We're talking about a person who can never make up their mind, a person who is always balancing out the options that are out there and always wanting to weigh which is the most fair, which is the most accurate. They are highly diplomatic, they are kind, they are nice, but they just cannot make up their minds. And so, what type could ever be a Libra but the INTP? INTPs are known for being all of that. Yeah, they're all of that. So if you have a Libra in your life, just know they're an INTP. And if you know an INTP, I mean, chances are they're absolutely a Libra, or they're a lion. And you know what Libras can't stand? That's right, liars. So the Scorpio. Now we're talking about a type of person who is very self-assured, a little bit on the sensual side, especially, you know, girls can be a little bit more masculine and men can be a little bit more feminine. They are powerful, wise, a little bit dominant, but overall incredibly creative and talented. They are determined and they are passionate. So the only types that could possibly be Scorpio are either INTJ or INFJ. These are the two types most known for being determined, for being willful, but for being highly self-reliant and independent, just as you would know a Scorpio to be. So if there are Scorpios in your life, you know what type they are. Well, they're one of two types. They're either an INFJ or an INTJ. Next, we have the Sagittarius, little balls of energy of fire, the little sweet things that they are. They're known for being open-minded, a little bit of achievers, you know, loving, happy, jovial. These are great people. I love Sagittarius. And you know what personality type are Sagittarii? Those are the ISFPs. ISFPs are nothing but creative, kind, loving individuals who are just happy-go-lucky and they want to be in the action. They might be a little introverted, that's fine, but they are balls of energy, especially if you get them going. So those Sagittarius out there absolutely are, in no way, shape, or form, anything other than the ISFP. Next we have Capricorn. Capricorns are like Virgos, but dialed up to the nth degree. They are Virgos who are so rigid, hardworking, straightforward, loyal, and yet highly stubborn individuals. They are unmoving. And are ENTJs or ESTJs. These are the two most domineering types, the two most likely types to just say it how it is and tell you to do what they want you to do and not take any excuses for an answer. And what Capricorn takes an excuse? I mean, come on. Capricorns want things done right and they want them done right now, and they don't want to have to explain away why it needs to be done right. They just want it done. So if there's Capricorns out there, they are definitely an ENTJ or an ESTJ, 100%. just 1000%. Next we have the Aquarius. The Aquarius is this creative, free-flowing, unique, fashion-forward, innovative, creative person. They are known for setting trends. They don't follow trends. They are their own unique person. They are not influenced by other people. They influence other people. What best type to fit the Aquarius than the ENFP? If you know an ENFP out there and they say they're anything other than Aquarius, well, they're probably wrong, because Aquarius are ENFP and vice versa. Finally, we have the most sensitive of all the types, the most kind, honest, integrous, creative, beautiful people, the two fishes constantly trying to catch their own tail because they just cannot seem to catch on. That's messed up. They just can't catch on to anything, those Pisces, eh? They're alluring, they're free, they're sensitive, they're kind, and they're quite creative. The only type that could possibly be the Pisces is the INFP. INFPs are sweet, loving individuals with strong morals, but they will always try to understand you from your perspective, and a Pisces will always try to understand people and give whatever love they can, but believe me, they're trying to give themselves love, so don't expect to get the love if you do not give the love to the poor little Pisces. So those Pisces out there in your life, they are 100% INFP, and INFPs are definitely Pisces. Well, there you have it. We just talked about all of the astrological signs and type them into the appropriate categorical system of MBTI. MBTI is a sure, steadfast way to understand people, and astrological signs are another way to have a sure understanding of people. So think about these different types. Let me know who you know in your life that is one of these types. The MBTological sign. Give me their MBTological sign. I'd love to hear it. What is your MBTological sign? My MBTological sign is Aquarius Virgo. What's your sign? Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this, go ahead and like and subscribe and tell me down in the comments how much you love it and how much you want to see more like this. And share to all your friends so they can know their MBTological sign as well. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, amazing, fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. All right, let's be honest though, for real, just for like a quick little second, just a quick little second. I just want to take your attention for just a second. Obviously, this entire video was highly sarcastic, but I did really put a lot of thought into typing the signs as the different MBTI personality types. So I really hope that I did a good job meeting your expectations and kind of clarifying maybe, you know, if you can't find a good source online for what types are what signs. I really don't think that you should actually use MBTI as a way to tell someone's sign or vice versa, but it can point you in the right direction because, you know, sometimes people really do have characteristics of their signs. Like, for real, guys, just for a second, like for an actual second, I'm a Virgo, but I'm an ENFP. So I don't know if you know, but that is like very stressful to be because I just want to be fun-loving and, you know, excitable and out there and doing things all the time, but then I have this little Virgo voice in the back of my head that's like, clean your room, or ew, it's gross in here, or why is that not lined up perfectly? Why are those sideways? Why are those not perfect? I cannot stand how often just a little bit, just a little bit to the side, please. So it's not fun to be an Aquarius Virgo. Did I say that? Was that what I said? Aquarius Virgo or a Virgo Aquarius? Virquarius? Virquarius. Aquarius Virgo. Aquarius Virgo. Virquolius. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Let me know what your sign is in all seriousness, and if you match your type, or you know what your MBTI type is, and then what your astrological sign type would be, and let me know how accurate that is, or how totally off and not accurate it is at all. I'd love to hear it. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I want to thank so much my Patreons who are giving me money every month to be me, and I just can't even express how wonderful that is. And I just want to express absolute gratitude to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And with that, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Bye!